Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. So, Cancer, we're going to pull on some general messages to see what you need to know at this time. As the messages are general, not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. So make sure to check your other placements. I've already done the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So if you have any significant placements in those signs, definitely go watch the videos if you're related to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and tap in to see what you need to know currently, Cancer. I thank you all so much for the support. Give me some messages for Cancer. What's the energy? Messages for Cancer. What is the energy? What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? What is the message? All right, Cancer, we're coming in with the Ace of Wands and the Moon, heavy on the intuition. Cancer, your energy, as well as Pisces. You could be receiving a lot of downloads. Pay attention to your dreams. I feel like these downloads could be occurring in the next 72 hours. Tell me more. I have the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Yes, like major downloads happening in your dream states. A lot of things are being revealed to you, but you're keeping things to yourself, or you're being asked to keep these to yourself. There could be a lot of premonitions. Give me another energy for Cancer. What's the message? Heavy on a Pisces, death and rebirth, heavy on the water. You would definitely have significant water placements. You're going like through a spiritual upgrade, like an awakening. Your intuition is going to be on fire. Give me another energy for Cancer. What's the message? The King of Cups and Four of Swords. There could be somebody dreaming about you, or there's somebody that you're dreaming about in the next 72 hours. A lot of activity in your dreams. I'm even hearing like astral projection for some of you. Give me an energy for the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Cancer? What's the message? The Page of Pentacles. You're getting like some new gifts, some new spiritual gifts. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Something also has to do with your creativity, what you're building. Why is the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles? Something is very stable, it's very solid for you. There's a new cycle here. Knight of Wands, something that you're going to be very excited about. Knight of Cups, for some of you, something is concerning your relationship, your love life. Something is reaching its completion as well. There's a cycle coming to an end. That's why we have death and rebirth here. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Cancer? What is the message? The Sun, Leo energy. You're going to be very elated, very happy, childlike. I feel like you're going to be connecting a lot to your inner child. And again, something deals with premonition, predictions. You're going to be seeing a lot of things that are getting ready to transpire in the future here, Cancer. Why is the Moon here? I have the Nine of Swords. Tell me more. I have the Knight of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? I'm hearing coming to your rescue. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Cancer? What's the energy? The Hermit in the reverse. Somebody is like stressing out because of something they said. Somebody could have spoken too quickly Move too fast. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. This is giving me somebody suffering in silence. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Cancer? What's the energy? The Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody that you don't talk to. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could have thought they were too good for you. The Ace of Pentacles, but you're getting ready to level up, Cancer. Like there's about to be some upgrade for you in terms of your finances and also your spiritual gifts. This is somebody who could have tried to block this blessing, these opportunities from you. Give me an energy for the Knight of Swords. For some of you, something has to do with somebody who didn't want to see you be in a relationship, another relationship. Give me an energy for the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords. I feel like you don't see something coming. Something is happening fast. There's some type of upgrade that's happening fast. In terms of spiritually, as well as financially. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands. I feel like somebody was hoping that you receive some type of bad news. Why is the Eight of Wands in the reverse here for Cancer? What's the energy? Three of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody that's still bitter. They're hurt. Hurt people, hurt people. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. Wow. So pay attention, because I feel like somebody could be coming in as if they're making you a very solid and secure offer. But if you connect to this person, be it romantically or business-wise, Cancer, you're going to find yourself being very disappointed. And you're going to be stuck in a very toxic, unhealthy cycle. I feel like there's something you don't see about someone. This person is trying to keep this hidden from you. Somebody, I feel like this person is able to sell people dreams because of their status in life. Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. And by the time people realize they've gotten themselves into a very toxic situation, into a karmic cycle, it's too late. Thank you, Spirit. You're being forewarned about someone who's coming in wearing a mask, but they really operate in double energy. Four of Pentacles, you're being asked to hold back from this person. So that's why, like, a lot of things are happening in your dream state. Capricorn energy. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's going to hurt you. They're going to have you in the Three of Swords. You're going to have to recover from this. I'm also hearing a loss. So for some of you, somebody could be affecting your finances, your stability. Be mindful of who you allow around you. Be mindful of the company you keep. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Page of Cups. For some of you, this is somebody from your past and they want to give you an apology, but you're saying no. Like, you don't want to hear it. Not that you won't accept the apology, but you're not going to allow this person back into your space. Or that's what you're being told to do. Like, don't allow this person back around. Protect yourself. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Cancer? What's the energy? Because something does have to do with loss, money loss. I feel like for some of you, you're going to find once you connect or reconnect to this person, your finances are going to start to be affected negatively. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Cancer? What's the energy? Because this person ain't your friend. Something has to do with a friend. Three of Cups. Somebody could also just be coming around to get information on you. Seven of Wands. The answer is no. Protect yourself. Do not allow this person back around. There's no need to reconcile with this energy. Continue moving on. Pouring into yourself. Loving on you. Why is the High Priestess here for Cancer? What's the energy? Why is the High Priestess here? What's the message for Cancer? Justice. If you listen to your intuition, you're going to be receiving justice. Things are going to balance out in your favor. Libra energy. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Why is this here? 10 of Wands. Something has to do with you separating yourself from someone, people, a certain situation, releasing burdens, baggage. Yes. For some of you too, you're going to be going through a very deep healing experience. I just see a lot of things increasing for you, Cancer. You're going through a renewal. Some of you could also be starting a new project. Why is the 10 of Wands here for Cancer? What's the energy? Why is the 10 of Wands here for Cancer? What is the message? I have the Queen of Swords. You're going to be cutting someone off. For some of you, this could be multiple people. So you are making some very wise decisions, and you're being divinely guided on what to release, what to surrender, and what to hold on to. And you're going to be shown this in your dream state. You're going to be picking up on things, intuitive promptings. Trust your divine guidance, Cancer. Because I feel like there are certain things, people that need to be cleared out the way in order for you to progress forward. Give me an energy for the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Cancer? What's the message? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? I'm going to move this up. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Because it's time for you to be in a relationship. It's also time for you to be balanced emotionally. Again, a lot of healing is going to be happening for you. I'm hearing something about reservations. Don't fear change, death, and rebirth. Some of you could also be going through dark night of the soul. So the energy could be feeling very heavy. You could be drowning in your emotions, crying a lot. I feel like for some of you, you have a habit of overgiving, and that's something that you need to surrender. I'm also getting like you're learning how to overcome people's opinions of you as well. In this new cycle, why is the 2 of Cups to Temperance here? Heavy on the Sagittarius energy. You can be a cusp. 5 of Swords. Tell me more. Why is the 5 of Swords here? The Tower. Somebody could have rushed to judgment when it came to you, and now they're having a Tower moment. Somebody's realizing that they could have had a very harmonious connection with you, be it romantic or friend. For some of you, even a colleague, co-worker. 9 of Cups. Somebody didn't realize that you are content being by yourself. For some of you, this is someone that could have felt like you needed a relationship, you needed people, but you don't. And I feel like, you know, the more time passes, the more you continue to, I'm hearing overindulge in self-love. You're very balanced spiritually, emotionally, or this is what you're stepping into. Something has changed you. Something has transformed you. I feel like you're never going back to who you used to be. Why is the King of Cups to the 4 of Swords here? The Page of Wands. You're about to step into a brand new experience, especially when it comes to love. Tell me more about the 4 of Swords. 4 of Wands. Why is the 4 of Wands here for Cancer? Yeah, the Chariot, Cancerian energy. You're moving forward. You're at peace. I feel like you're clearing out things that were a blockage to your peace, to you having this new beginning, going through this transition. Give me an energy for the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here for Cancer? and the world comes out, a brand new cycle. You're closing out one phase of your life and stepping into another one, and it's going to be very balanced. I'm telling you, a lot of things are getting ready to balance out in your life. A lot of new opportunities. For some of you too, something has to do with you being on like the world stage, like you just being more recognized for your skills, your talent. There's a lot of growth here. I feel like you had to walk away from a situation that you didn't want to. You didn't want to release, but you realized that you had someone or a lot of people around you that you couldn't trust. You know, people being very manipulative, hiding things, keeping secrets, and you had to stand your ground. You had to protect yourself. You really did. You had to protect yourself from being hurt again. And not that you didn't love or care about this person, or not that you don't love and care about this energy or these people. But at the end of the day, you realize Nine of Cups, you have to choose you. You have to do what's best for you. So that's the lesson. Not overgiving, not putting other people's needs ahead of your own, other people's happiness ahead of your own. So let's pull a final message. Learning how to set boundaries. Give me a final energy for Cancer. What's the message? But yeah, definitely pay attention to your dream state. I'm hearing dream activation. And again, something about 72 hours, the next 3 days from the time that you're viewing this reading. Surrender. Remain positive about the future of our planet. For all is part of humanity's evolution. There's a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. You are releasing people's judgments of you. You're also learning how not to, you can't save everybody. That's what you're realizing. You can't save everyone. You're learning how to set boundaries, and you're realizing your limitations when it comes to other people's lives, other people's circumstances. And I feel like the more you withdraw, the more you invest into your own life. Invest into things that's going to make you happy. Yeah, you can't be everyone's savior.